This is game 2 of the KSK Invitational semis between spawning in the bottom left-hand side of the map, the red Protoss Skeleblade. And his opponent spawning to the top right-hand side of the map, who took game 1, is JR Blitz. So this map does lend itself to a little bit of a different style of gameplay. The big open maps, obviously you need to be able to scout fairly well. Obviously this has big open ramps, and it does lend itself to some pretty decent Zerg cheese, but in PvP, it's a little bit easier to defend. These big open areas are good for those Protoss mass balls to move through, and there's no reason to wall off when you're playing against another Protoss. We'll see, though, if one of these players does decide to go with the depths. They're both getting gas fairly early. Ooh, Skeleblade is actually doubling up on gas right now. He's getting double gas. That is actually very interesting. I wonder what he's going to try to do with the extra gas income that he has. He's not saving up at all for a Nexus, so he's not looking to expand. He's just looking to get gas right now. That may actually be an Adept push. And he's dropping a second gate, or sorry, a cybernetic score. So he's probably going to go for Stalkers, or maybe he's just looking to research Warp Gate. Second gateway comes down here for JR Blitz, and he does have that single gas. The Scout does come in here for Skeleblade, so he is going to be able to see everything that is happening. Second gas from JR Blitz. His opponent on the other side of the map is just going to get a Zealot, just for defense. But Skeleblade's cybernetic score is going to finish much, much earlier. And he does start that Warp Gate tech as soon as he can. Now this probe right here that's sitting, it's got a full view of everything. JR Blitz does start to produce the first Adept, and this Zealot here is going to clean up this probe. The probe is a little softly placed. We'll see if he gets out of there. He does micro its way around. He looks like he is going to get out of there just fine. This probe should be dropping some sort of proxy. Now, it is a huge advantage for Skeleblade to be scouting in the right direction right away. He is fully aware of what's happening at his opponent's base, but JR Blitz still does not know where his opponent is. He finally finds them all the way across, and he's going to be looking at double gas. He's going to be wondering what that means. These Stalkers, though, are not going to let this probe get in here. He is not going to be able to scout. Did he see any? He did not even see a single tech building. He knows where his opponent is, but he's not sure what he's about to bring to the table. JR Blitz, though, is sitting here. He's got the expansion going. He's thinking, a big map like this, I'm able to expand. I'm able to just kind of tech my way up. But Skeleblade's sitting on one base. He's scouted early. He knows where it is, and the Warp Gate tech is coming in. He does have 3 gateways right now and a forward pylon. Looks like he's just going to try to do a quick push in, try to finish this game as early as possible. It'll be quite the wild card, quite the impressive win if he does get it, because of the large map will be putting JR on his heels with this. I think that the way it looks like JR created his entire setup here was for a 4-player long game because of the large rush distances, but luckily Skeleblade got lucky on the first time that he scouted, found out as soon as he could where his opponent is. He does have that forward pylon, and we'll see if he actually utilizes it. Oh, yes. Yes. DTs. DTs. It looks like DTs are going to come down here for Skeleblade. Sorry about that. I'm just going to little nerd it out here a little bit. Come on, drop him. Drop him. Oh, he is warping him back home? It's kind of a far distance to be warping him in. But he opts to warp him in back home, just in case there is a small attack from JR. He will catch it in time. Probe's going to work his way up the ramp, but he's going to get taken out in a few hits by this Adept. Ooh, Oracle out now. He may pull back here. This Oracle, does he have any tech at home? He does have a Forge, and he does start a cannon. Now that is a really, really great read. He's going to be able to see this. This Oracle is going to get a few kills off. No, it may not. It's going to move in just as this finishes. It's going to be able to push this back fairly well. It may get 1 or 2 kills. He does activate, Gets 1 kill. 2 kills. Does get 2 kills, and the attack is coming in for skeleblade on the top left-hand side of the map. He is going to take out his Nexus. Any of the probes over here have gone down. The Adept goes down. These 5 DTs are doing a massive amount of damage. He has no detection out right now. Doesn't even has a Forge, but isn't even dropping a cannon right now. This looks like it's going to be a very quick game by skeleblade. He's just going to take out the entire mineral line here, all the probes. There's nothing that he can do. He can take out what he can see, but with no detection, no robotics facility, and no observer on the plate. And the GG comes from JR Blitz. Skeleblade takes game 2. Another good game.